Well, in this final segment, we want to discuss some very important final tips. And again, every segment I say, now this is very important. This is very important. But what I'm going to tell you now really freaked me out. And the final tips, I'm just going to give you a couple of tips here. The final tip is Google really likes it if you have a link on your home page that goes to the link of the page that you have created. And I'm going to tell you, I've done perfect SEO and my number's below 600,000, like what I've talked about, and everything is good to go. And then I'm checking what's going on in Google Analytics. Now, let's talk about Google Analytics in a second. But the page isn't showing up on page one. It's like a couple of weeks, where's my page? So it was like the page was non-existent. But when I put a link from my home page to the page that I just created, all of a sudden, poof, it's page one. It's on page one. So let's get that done. I'm going to go back here. Here's the page. I just go to Edit Page. And then I'm going to go down here to Appearance, Menus, right here. And here's my page right here in Menus, Photographer, Headshots, Los Angeles. I'm going to click that sucker, Add to Menu. Now, don't expect to find this link on my real page because it's going to be gone by the time this video is done. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to make this menu item short. Photographer. Better yet, I'm just going to make it Headshots. Here we go. Get rid of this and get rid of that. Okay, so now then I'm going to save the menu. And now if I go to visit the site, this is another thing I like about Divi. With Divi, you can have multiple menus on your front page. This is the secondary menu. Here it is. Here's my main menu over here. But this is a secondary menu. I click here. It's going to take me to my headshot page. That link is on my main page. Google likes that. Let's click it again. Now this is my second tip. I'm going to copy this URL, and then I'm going to go in Google Chrome, I'm going to say New Window. Now this is something, believe it or not, that really helps you out. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to go to my Google Plus page. For those of you that aren't familiar with Google Plus is like Facebook, except it's owned by Google. So you get super brownie points if you post your page or post on Google+. So whenever I make a page and I've optimized it, I go right into Google+. I come up here, what's new with you? I click right there, and then I get the option to add a link. So I click the link, paste it in, I click OK. I really like this because it even adds a picture from the page. I click Post, and here is the page in my Google Plus page right there. That gives me brownie points. I do that every time. I also post it on my Facebook page. Automatically, new page, Facebook, Google Plus. The more links that you have going to your site, that's golden. If you can get like 50, 100 people linking to your site legally, that's bonus. My final tip is sign up for Google Analytics so that you can see your web stats every day. The first thing I do after I get up in the morning is I check my Google Analytics. I have like 9 websites. I check my stats for each and every one of them. That will show you on a day-by-day basis how many visitors are coming to your site and how many page views you have. They're two different things. And you can look at your page views. You can see all of the pages on your website in Google Analytics, and it'll show you which pages are getting the most hits. You really need to do this because that's the only way you're going to know if your SEO is working. You can find, and let's go to Google Analytics right now. I'll just go File New, and I'm just going to come down here and I'm just going to type in here, Google Analytics, poof. There you go. Here it is right here. You want to go to Google Analytics, and what they're going to do, you want to join them, however you want to do that. Oh, no, they're giving me analytics. Who are they giving me analytics for? That's a very good question. But anyway, you're going to have to sign in, log in, give them your email, and they'll give you like a social security number for your website. And Yoast has a plugin that's called Yoast Google Analytics. You take this Google social security number that Google's going to generate for you, and you put it into Yoast Google Analytics. And that way it takes that code and puts it on each and every page in your website so that Google can track each and every page. And Google Analytics is wonderful because it could be that you're getting no traffic. If your page is getting no traffic, then you've got to rethink, what are your keyword phrases? Do you have links to your pages on your home page? Is it working out? If not, you have to make changes. Another tip is hypothetically changing the content frequently on your page. If you can't get on page one, and like your competition is above 1 million, it's somewhere between 1 million and 2 million when you do your initial keyword phrase search in Google. What Google really wants is they want you to change your 300 words on that page twice a week. Yeah, and that really does work. Google wants current content. So if you have many pages or you want to update your pages on a regular basis, I would hire a high school student or a college student. It's 300 words. What you want them to do is use your keyword phrase, get your message across for the page, but change the 300 words. The exact same message, like bee removal, Florida. Bee removal, Jacksonville, Florida. Well, you're just going to, that's the keyword phrase, but you're just going to tell the story a little different every time they rewrite it. That really does work. But tell you what, I have some pages that have been on page one for 2, 3, 5 years. I've never changed anything. Okay? So there you go. I hope that helps you out. This is an intro to search engine optimization using Yoast SEO. If you're a major corporation, no, you want to hire some big boys. Or if you will find sites on the internet that will say, oh, we'll provide you with search engine optimization for your website. This is what they're going to do, but they're going to charge you like $150 a month or $600 a month. This is what they're going to do. Okay? So, hope you enjoyed this little series. I do one-on-one sessions over the internet. I can see your computer. You can see my computer. We have FM quality sound. I do this with SEO, WordPress, specifically the theme Divi, my favorite theme, Photoshop, Illustrator, and Dreamweaver. This is Bill the Geek signing off, not live from Guadalajara, Mexico. Have a great internet experience.